Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here, going back into book 2. This is 7.1.2, and we're going to go on this bottom left path to the Rhino. And this one has Extinction Protocol, and so I tried a few different teams, and I was like, and I backed out, I think, twice. And so I just decided to Quake this, and there's, I think probably I could have done Magik pretty much the most of these fights. Again, I'm not like the best Quaker. I can Quake, but I always mess up, especially on like a longer fight like this. The health pools are pretty nuts. And yeah, we'll see how long I can last. But with the Extinction Protocol, I was trying... I can't even remember who I tried, but it was not working very well. And so I'm just like, well, if you don't give them power and you don't hit them, you don't have to worry about their specials and all that kind of stuff. And so going in here with Quake, I'll let this kind of play out. I think I do, yeah, I get hit right there. I think that's the only time I get hit in this fight. Or maybe I get hit once more, but... yeah, playing Quake, I know she's great. She is great. It's just, I just don't enjoy it. But yeah, we'll let this play out and I'll see you in the next fight. All right, so I did get hit once more, but I think I do finish this out. So anyways, I didn't have to revive. I'm happy with that. And then this next fight, I'm going to use Quake again. And who is it on this one? Oh, it's Rogue. So there's going to be less stun time because she shrugs off debuffs faster. And I go in, I throw on a 10% boost to help minimize my misery. And I think I mess up. I think I mess up quick on this one, and I revive, and I try to do like a 20% revive, and I'm like, oh, that messed up. And then I just revive and I heal her up just in case I mess up again, because I will. See, I get hit. And I think I finish her off then. So again, nothing too fancy here. I'm just trying not to hit. I can't even recall what the other nodes are at the moment. We'll probably get to that and see that in a little bit. But yeah, I was just like with Quake. If you just Quake, you don't have to worry about the node, so long as there's like True Strike or anything like that. So I'll let this one play out. I know I die, and I die after a small revive, thinking I could just get through the 20%, and I didn't, but we'll let this play out. Alright, so yeah, so I did die. I went in and like on that 20% revive, trying to be as cheap as possible. Ate a hit to the face really fast, and I'm like, okay, I'll heal up, sure. I mean, I got plenty of revives. I got like 20 something L1 revives farm from just like the daily solos and maps and stuff like that, so not a big deal. And I have a number of health potions. I haven't even cracked into my 4-hour potions. I don't plan on doing that for this whole quest. I should have plenty of items to get through. And then here, so this is a learning experience for me. I go in with Quake, thinking, oh, you can Quake. Okay, so Static Blast, Extinction Protocol, and Specialist. So I was just thinking, you know, Quake, I could Quake this guy. I've never Quaked Guardian before. And while you can, at the same time you can't. And I don't understand his abilities. I'll have to look into it. I do have Guardian at rank 4, 5-star, Sig 200. But I just recently awakened him and put a bunch of 6 tones into him, and I'll be trying to get used to him. But you can see, like, every once in a while I start getting shocked, and so I'm not certain how that works. I know, like, I know he can shock you, I just don't know how or why. So I am quaking this guy, but you can see that 400 a tick shock. I'm only willpowering for 89, so I'm losing like 300 plus per tick when that comes up, and I'm just like, oh, that sucks, because I don't want to fight this guy with Extinction Protocol. And then I mess up there like I normally do with using Quake. And yeah, so I'm gonna end up dying, and I think I just go and say, well, I'm just gonna use my whole team because this was just an ugly fight. So I think I use Warlock. I'm trying to think who else was on my team. I know I save Magik and I save Star Lord because he's for the boss. So whoever else I had on the team, yeah. So there, I eat a combo to the face. I'm dead, so who do we go in with? Oh, I go in first with Vision, and then I go in with Warlock. And I'm trying to think if I finish him off or not. I think I might even go in and like tap him over with Star-Lord. But the Extinction Protocol, it just gets messy really quick. I'm trying to like stall this out some so that I can throw specials, but again, I know he can auto block specials, so he didn't auto block that one. And I don't recall like what I know there's certain things where he can auto block and I'll get auto blocked, and which is going to kill me here. But then I'm gonna go back in with Warlock. He has bleed resistance, so his bleeds aren't that potent. And yeah, it's just like a messy fight. Magik, her specials to like lock him down would get auto blocked, like right there. He auto blocks that. So I'm not sure if it's because he has those charges or what. There, I eat a special one. I think I do a little bit more damage here, but then I think I end up getting auto blocked on a special one again, and then yeah. So I drain him there again. I don't know what. Yeah, if you guys know how and when the auto block triggers, I'll look into it later. But put that in the comments below. That'd be helpful. But yeah, I just like, I can evade this guy's L1, but with Extinction Protocol, you're just going to be seeing so many, and the health pool is like crazy. So there, he auto blocks that. And yeah, I'll just let this play out though. Alright, so we went back in with Warlock. I mean, look at that power gain now. Just trying to dodge a lot of L1s, and I think I either push him to L2 or I just, you can only do 2 hits. Yeah, I push him to L2, and I think I push him to L3, and I try to just go in to get some damage, and I get wrecked. So, I mean, that was okay. Just lots of specials to deal with, and so I think I just go in with Star-Lord and then just tap him over, and then the rest of the lane is going to be pretty clean. The rest of the lane I'm going to use Magik, and she does really well for this node. Basically, you just got to get set up and get to your L2 so you can get the power lock on, and then just keep that going, and then you really don't have to worry about the Extinction protocol. So yeah, so we're going to use Magik. Got Static Blast, Extinction Protocol, and Specialist 2. So you get any other specials besides Special 2. You don't get the extra, or you don't get normal damage. So here I'm just going to do a parry, little tap. I do have max petrify, so he gets 30% less power while under the stun. And I'm just trying to build up enough power to get to a special 2 to where I don't have to deal with any or many of his specials, because I don't want him to get the extra combat power rate, the block penetration, all of that stuff that goes with this Extinction protocol. And so I think I end up getting to my L2, and I think I push him to L1. Maybe we'll see if he gets to a green bar or not. I think I end up might locking him down beforehand. No, so I do push him over, so he gets a little bit, but then I'm just gonna keep him locked down for like the rest of the fight. And you can do draft back intercepts on this guy. Ideally, you would do that, but if you have limbo up, I would do a parry and hit, because he's going to do some damage on your parries, most likely, unless you get a perfect block. But then when the limbo expires, you're going to heal that back up. So I think at the very beginning, I'm just kind of playing very conservative and just doing parry, like a 4-hit combo, 5-hit combo, parry, repeat all the way to L2. And then towards the end, a little bit more aggressive and trying to do the draft back intercepts, which for the most part he cooperates with. And yeah, so this fight, Magik locks it down. I wish my signature on Magik was higher. She's only like SIG 20 or whatever. It would be really nice if it was SIG 200. So it would be limbo every bar of power. Yeah, so here I'm being a little more aggressive, doing the draft back intercepts. It speeds up the fight a little bit as well. Parry while I have limbo up, when I know it's guaranteed to heal me back the damage that I take. Yeah, this Mags is going to go down. Definitely makes the rest of this path easier. I think Magik would work for the first 2 fights as well, just not that Guardian fight. Gotta figure out why that auto block happens on the special. When it happens, maybe you can work around it, but I'm not certain. So Mags goes down here, and then next up, who do we have? Is it I can't remember. I know there's a Bishop. I think he's the last fight. Oh yeah, Hawkeye. So we have a Hawkeye, and pretty much I'm just going to do the same thing. Hawkeye is nothing special. Basically try to build up to 1 bar of power, and not 1 bar, 2 bars, launch the L2, and then keep him locked down for the whole fight. Don't let him get back over a bar of power to minimize the benefits that he gets from Extinction Protocol. So I'll just let this play out. Again, I'm just going to play slow here, and then once I get to a 2 bar, lock him down, finish him off. All right, we're getting to the end here. One other thing that I haven't noted yet is that I do have Warlock on the team, and that makes Magik's special attacks hit significantly harder because you get the extra bonus when Limbo's up. Limbo is always up when you're doing a special attack, so that's just a thing to note. And then here, Bishop. So this is a really, really good option for Bishop is Magik. So I think I put a few health pots into her, and then we just go in and kind of the same thing. Keep him locked down, build up the power through like parry, light hit, under the stun, and then just let the parry and build up my power. And then once you get this guy locked down, every time you go into limbo, he's gonna get his little energy charges. And then once he gets to 30, he has to throw a special, otherwise he will start degenning. And the degen potency is based on how many charges he has. And so because you have him locked down with an L2, he won't be able to release those charges unless he like held block, but he's not going to hold block and just like try to heal up and whatever. But he won't be able to release charges. His charges are going to keep building up every time Limbo gets activated, which is going to happen on your specials. And then if you happen to cross a bar of power, so you can see like on that special, he got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He got 9 charges, and he's locked down now, right? And so we're going to hit Limbo again, and he's got 9. He goes up to 14. And so once he gets to 30, he's got Limbo going again. Now he's at 18. Once he gets to 30, he's going to start degenning, and then it just gets, the degen gets stronger and stronger and stronger, and so this guy gets nuked super, super fast, and it makes dealing with this fight easy. You don't have to deal with his L1 energy damage stuff. You don't have to worry about evading the big L2 beams. Okay, so now here we got him at 30-something charges, and then you can see 5,000 per tick right now, and then when I do another special, it's going to build up, and now it's 8,000 a tick, and so this guy is just melting. So this is super fun to watch, and he's dead. So Magik, definitely a really good option for this path, especially if you don't like to Quake. And then we're going to finish a Rhino off. We're going to go back in. So last time I did Star-Lord, we're going to swap out Magik for Night Thrasher. And I think I tried to swap out a dead champ. You can't swap out a dead champ. They have to be alive. It won't let you. So it says, yeah, KO champions are not allowed. So I just swap out Night Thrasher with Magik. And it's kind of cool when you swap out, you get a full health champ. I don't know if that's intended or not, but I'll take it. And we're going to go in with Star-Lord. So the synergy on a perfect block, you got a 50% chance to apply a disorient, which is what you need to get around the tantrum node. You got bubble shield and then power shield. So every 10th blocked hit, the next one will be fully unblockable. You just have to do one evade and then you're good to go. So here, the idea is just to stay close, push him up against the wall. If you're up close, he cannot do his unblockable, unstoppable attack like that. So if you keep him up against the wall, he can't do that. And hopefully you can get parries off like that, and then hopefully the parries will apply the disorient buff. And if they apply the disorient buff and you have bar of power, launch it, get some good damage off. If you don't get the disorient, you just gotta wait for it, because if you light it off without it, it is going to kill you pretty much. This is like a big power sting. So here we have 8 bubble shield blocks, and on the 10th one, so there's 9, and the 10th one, the next hit, so this next hit that he's going to throw, regardless of what it is, it will be unblockable, and then everything after that will go back to normal. And then I have the disorient up. If they're my first special one, or special 3, it does okay damage, so that was unblockable, and now he's back to normal. And the hope is just that the disorient lines up to where I have a special 2 ready. And I think that I try, but I don't always get it, and so I'm only getting some special 3s. The special 3s don't get as good of damage, but and then just that bubble shield, you only get so many blocks. And so there we got the disorient, launch the L3, and then the block damage you take just keeps building up. But yeah, so I don't solo this fight. I do end up dying. I think I tried to intercept him or something, which is like what happened on the first round. And I end up dying, and then I go back in with Night Thrasher, and I'm able to finish him off. So Night Thrasher has a disorient on his L1. If you do like a light attack and then the L1, you can apply disorient. And so I was able to throw a lot more specials. And I think it was like, I get him down to like 20 or 30% or something like that and finish him off. But yeah, if you can get some big special 2s off, especially with the combo going, Star-Lord hits harder as his combo goes up. There, that one was unblockable, double unblockable from the bubble shield. So there we got to 44%, had some shock damage going on that last special 3. And I think I get one more special. And then I die. So I'm trying to get him to dash back so you can go into him. And trying to build up some power. Just keep nice and tight so he can't do an unstoppable with a potentially unblockable charge. And like right here, it's just like, yes, get the disorient, boom, throw it off, only get the power drain. It would have been nice to get a shock there. And look at those blocks. I mean, I missed so many parries on this guy. And blocking any of his hits with that bubble shield, man, it just hurts. So I'm trying to bait out a special so I can get an opening without having to block. There, I got 1 bar of power, 2 bars of power. Now I need a parry. I don't get the disorient, and I think I don't get the disorient for the rest of this. Maybe I think I got more damage. So there, I got 4% left. I'm like, come on, dude, come on. I just need 1 disorient, and then yeah, I eat his charge. Okay, so I'm like, dang, I was hoping to get more damage off. But we're going to go back in with Night Thrasher. I'm just like reviewing which hit it is. There goes, ending a strike with a light attack. Night Thrasher inflicts a disorient. So a light attack plus a special gets the disorient on the special one. And then you can refresh it with just like a heavy attack or another special knockdown. And Night Thrasher actually just does pretty well in general for this guy. This is just a 6-star rank 1. He's not awakened, and he's able to finish off the last 38%, was it? So I'll just let this one play out. You'll see that I can get the disorients on and keep it on, and then when I get to a special 2 or special 1, I can just throw it pretty much whenever I want, and he is able to take Rhino down without any problems. Alright, so you can see, you know, the damage isn't nuts or anything, but he is slowly getting him down with the power shield. And every time I throw a special attack or a heavy attack and knock him down, that disorient is getting reapplied. And he is able to do some decent damage. We got 12%. We're going to throw an L2. Does it kill him? I think it just doesn't. Yeah. And then we just need one more special one. And we are done. No, not done. We do another special one. That special one only did 1%, which is pretty lame. So this one should definitely do 1%. Yep, and it crits. And Rhino goes down. So we ended up using, what, 2 revives on that path? Both of them on Guardian. But killed off pretty much everybody. So not too bad. Thanks for watching, fellas, and I'll see you in the next one.